What's poppin', y'all? This your boy Bishop coming to y'all with some breaking news. But before I get into that breaking news, I want to send a shout out to The Spot for Hip Hop TV. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, my brother. I appreciate that. The breaking news I'm bringing to y'all is America is boarding up before heading into tomorrow's election. Because tonight is Monday, tomorrow's Tuesday, it's the big day, November 3rd. So today is November 2nd. And all around the country, if y'all not peeping, they boarding up businesses in Democratic cities. I'm going to say that one more time. Around the country, in Democratic cities, they're boarding up businesses. Because obviously they're getting prepared for some type of unrest. Now, who has been doing all the unrest this summer up until now? Black Lives Matter, Antifa, right? Them the ones who've been doing all the civil unrest, right? So it hasn't been the Trump supporters rioting. All they've been doing is showing up to certain places with their gun. Like I'm here in Michigan, they had a bunch of rallies where they went to the Capitol, and they always brandishing their guns because they all about the Second Amendment. But they didn't riot, they didn't tear shit up. Few scuffles, but they didn't riot and tear shit up. Most Trump supporters trying to protect businesses. That's why when they going that's why the situation happened in Wisconsin with the little white boy, the little Rittenhouse, Kyle Rittenhouse, because they came from Chicago, Illinois, all the way to Wisconsin to protect the businesses. So, but low key trying to take shots at niggas. That's why he did what he did. You know what I mean? So they trying to get a 2-for-1. They can get somebody off their square, or not on point and not understanding okay, this is warfare, then they gonna pop you. You know what I'm saying? And then say, well, I'm trying to defend the business. You know what I mean? This shit is warfare. Niggas is in their emotions. You know what I mean? You gotta think warfare out here. Shit chess, not checkers. You know what I mean? So y'all should clearly understand by these businesses, it's like insider trading. If anybody know what happened to Martha Stewart, she went to prison for inside trading. Inside trading means somebody tipped her off hey, you need to sell these stocks, or you need to buy this. You understand? So I feel like somebody then tipped somebody off on a higher level, because this shit is at a different level. Everybody plays their part, man. And it's people higher than you think. It's people higher than the presidents. You know what I mean? That understand we can't have, because we know how the election gonna go. So obviously they letting people know that, because if Joe Biden and Kamala had the election in the bag, trust me, they wouldn't be doing what they doing. They doing what they doing because they know the silent majority is gonna come and vote, because they gonna come vote because they don't trust the ballots. They don't trust the absentee ballot shit. They don't trust, mail-in voting. That's why most absentee ballots is Democratic. You know what I mean? The mail-in voting is mostly Democratic. The silent majority, them white folk, is gonna bum rush them polls, and they gonna vote for Trump overwhelmingly. If y'all paying any attention to the polls right now, for the last couple of weeks, all they've been saying is basically Biden blowing Trump out the water. If you look at what they saying now, he has a slight lead in Pennsylvania. He has a narrow margin in Arizona, and he's up by 2 points in Florida, and this, that, and the third. But just a couple weeks ago, Biden was blowing him out by 10, 11, 12 points. So just in that little matter of time, that shit then closed up. What you think is gonna happen when that silent majority hit them polls, man? What y'all think gonna happen, man? My man's is gonna win again. Donald Trump is gonna win again. I hate to, be the bearer of bad news. I hate to, be the spoiler, but it's the truth. And the indication of them boarding these business up in Democratic cities should tell y'all what's about to happen, because it's gonna turn out, and people who voted for Joe Biden and Kamala, they is not gonna know how to handle it, dog. They gonna take to the streets and they gonna be really fucked up, man. You hear me? They gonna be really fucked up about it. So they know. And somebody tipped them off. Just like I was saying about the Martha Stewart thing. Somebody tipped them off. Business is business, dog. And they not about to fuck their business up because of Democrat or Republican. So trust me, they like, we might, give money to the Democrats. We might support the Democrats, but we don't support the Antifa and that Black Lives Matter and all that rioting and tearing up shit. Because that's fucking up my money. See? Money don't have no color, no gender, no political party affiliation, none of that shit, man. Money is money. You hear me? So at the end of the day, for them to be boarding up businesses all around America in democratic cities, that should tell y'all who's going to win. And if you look at the polls, they saying that everything is tightening. Once Biden had this type of lead, but now they saying it's narrow or it's slight. Like, listen to the words, man. They trying to pull back and backtrack on the shit that they were saying because they realizing oh, we done made another motherfucking mistake. We have underestimated this man. And see, one thing I'm going to leave y'all with, and I'm going to jump off this, man, is the fact that you got to understand, white people as a whole don't give a fuck about no racism. Now, the ones who got a little bit of empathy, they feel somewhat embarrassed. But at the end of the day, they really don't give a fuck. But when they drag out Obama and all that type of shit, it's looking like Obama and it's looking like the Obama administration all over again, just with Biden and Kamala. And Biden, as y'all can see, that man don't have all his faculties, man. White people is very smart, dog. Not saying we ain't smart. We just a little more emotional. Once we get rid of the emotions in politics as far as us dealing in that shit and we start using our critical thinking skills, oh, man, we going to be some cold motherfuckers. See, that's why they mad at the new black media and people who saying no black agenda, no vote. They mad like they just want us to go. No, because we using our critical thinking. See, that's what white folk doing. So white folks sitting back saying, listen, I ain't about to vote for Joe Biden and no goddamn Kamala Harris. Joe Biden is not all there. So he going to end up leaving office. Kamala going to become the president and Nancy Pelosi going to become the vice president. They don't want that to happen. They not going to let that happen. You hear me? They just not going to let that happen. All that socialist shit they trying to push and all this big government shit, they not about to go with that, dog. Majority of white people ain't with that shit, dog. So that's why they always begging us to vote. Because they need us to get them over the finish line. They need the immigrants. But the immigrants and the Cubans and all the Latinos is breaking for Trump. If y'all haven't heard about that. So I'm telling you, right now, I'm making my prediction. I don't know the margin. I don't know the percentage. But Trump gonna win. And the country is gonna flip out. And that's why they boarding shit up. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. That's my breaking news. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And let y'all know how the election and everything going or turning out. Because I'm going to upload around 11 to 12 at night. You know what I mean? And I'll let y'all know what's going on. All right? Peace.